Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Divine, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about some business ideas for a university or college student. So if this sounds like something that you want to know, then please just watch this video to the end. And I'm also going to be having a video on tips to help you to run a smooth business in school. So if you would also like to know some tips about running a business in school, then please turn on your post notification. Like, you have to first of all subscribe to my YouTube channel and then turn your post notification so you get notified when I post that video. Okay, so now let's get into this video. There are so many businesses, that a student can go into. But before I start listing some of these business ideas, you're going to school to study and not to start up a business. So I think you should just have that in mind. Okay, so one business idea that I have for a uni or college student is laundry services. Yeah, laundry services. If you are the type that you don't mind washing, like you don't mind it at all. There are some people that dislike doing laundry, but you are the type that you don't mind, you can go into laundry services. And why I have laundry services on my list is because you can do this in your apartment. For instance, if you're not staying in a school hostel, I don't know how it's going to work out if you're staying in a school hostel, but if you're staying outside of school, you can totally run this business. You can start off by washing like manually with your hand, and then as time goes on, if you have enough money, you can buy a washing machine and might even rent a shop. Okay, now number one is laundry services. You can do this in your room. You can take clothes from people that want to, people that don't want to do their laundry themselves, and you can wash it for them. You can iron it. All these things are in your home. So this is a very nice business idea to start from your home if you are in uni. Okay, so the number two thing that I have, hairdressing. Like, this is a very nice business idea for a university or college students. Okay, let me stop saying university or college. I'll just use university. Okay, so yeah, hairdressing. Maybe before you got into school, you already know how to plait hair, you know how to make wigs, you know how to revamp wigs, you know how to even nail artistry, you know how to paint nails and make nice nail designs. You will do very well, because you don't necessarily need a shop for this. You can tell a friend to tell a friend to tell the other friend, and through that, someone that needs your services might just call you, and then you come over to their house and make their hair or revamp their wig. You can revamp your wig in your room, or nail or do their nails. You don't need to rent a shop for this. Okay, now the third business idea for university students is cleaning services. Yes, cleaning services. When new apartments are built in school, there are kind of like there are lots of work to do in that whole building, based on cleaning it and making everywhere look nice. So cleaning service is a nice business idea for university students. You can start off by doing this yourself, like cleaning student apartments. For instance, when someone wants to move into a new apartment and the person needs that place to be cleaned up, to be all shiny and all of that, if you are a cleaner, if you are running a cleaning service business, if you are running a cleaning business, you can volunteer and get paid. And the only things you need to start up this, like, you don't need much to start up this business. The few things you need are just like broom, mopping buckets, your mop, and maybe a rag, and that's it. Just few things to start up this business. So yeah, cleaning business is it's a very good business idea. And then when you start off and then you keep progressing, not just when you want to move into a new apartment, like after a long vacation, rooms are kind of always messy and dusty and all of that. You can get paid and you can just come and clean up everywhere, both the room and toilet and kitchen, and you get paid for it. And now trust me, when you are doing your services very well, you are going to get referrals. They are going to refer you, people are going to refer you to other people that will come and ask for your services. Okay? And as time goes on and you find out that you are really making it in this business, you can start employing people that you can send, and then they can go do this cleaning and then you pay them. Like if this is something you're interested in, you can go and make more research on cleaning service business. So now the other thing that I have on my list is being a makeup artist. Yeah, makeup artist service. Okay, you're a makeup artist, like it's just so easy. You're a makeup artist, you know how to make up, you have your tools and everything that you have, and someone needs your service. It's either they come over to your house or you go over to theirs. And if you're going over to theirs, of course, you're going to put your home service charges and all of that. So yeah, that's also another business idea for a university student. And trust me, when you will know that this is a very nice business option for you is during matriculation and convocation period. When it's matriculation period, like it's matriculation, and many girls, if not the whole girls in the university, wants to look pink. They want to look their best on that day, and most of them always require services of makeup artists. Then you will know that this is good. So if it's something that you are into, you can consider doing it while in school. Okay, so the next business idea for a uni student that I have is making tutorials. So there's this particular course that you are very good at, and you find out that many people are not really good at this course. You can set up a tutorial, you get paid, and you teach them. That's a very good business idea. Like, there's nothing much to say about this. You know this course so well, and there are people that don't know it. Then they pay you for your services and you teach them. Each person pays you, and you stay like in an empty classroom and you teach them and they learn. So yeah, so another business idea is buying and selling. Buy goods, sell them. Like buy clothes, maybe thrift clothes. Thrift is something that university students really love. Like almost everybody loves to thrift. Okerika, bend down, select. That's what I mean. Many people, like so many university students, they love thrifting because that is where you find nice designers clothes for affordable prices. So yeah, if you have the connection to buy clothes, maybe thrift clothes, and resell and sell them, you can do that. That's a very nice business idea. Or you can even buy perfumes or buy some other things that that students need all the time, and you can just buy them in small quantity. Or if you have money for large quantities, you can buy them and you sell them. You might not necessarily have a shop for this. You're just doing it from your apartment, from your room. Okay, so the next business idea that I have for you is making clothes. So you're a fashion designer, you know how to sew clothes. You can just carry your sewing machine to your school and you tell people I'm a designer, and you make their clothes for them. If you know how to, you can do that if you feel like you can do it. Okay, so the next thing on my list, I think this is the 8th thing on my list. It is catering services. You know how to bake, you know how to do cook, you cook well, you can set up a catering service. That is, if you love cooking and you want to do it, then you can set up a catering services. You can set up maybe using your pot to bake. Like cakes are very important. Like you can do well baking cakes in school, because it's almost every day is some people's birthday, almost every day, and they have loved ones that would love to surprise them or just to gift them cakes, or even for matriculation, also even for convocation. birthday parties, people need cakes, okay? And also cooking, like you're cooking, you can cook for an event, for a small, maybe a small birthday party, or you can also cook for someone that doesn't know how to cook. Like they can tell you, okay, I need this soup, and you make it. Maybe you prepare it in your room, and they pay you. That's just that. Maybe a guy that doesn't know how to cook, or you have people that do not know how to cook. They can pay you, and you go to the market, buy the food stuff you need to buy. You cook it in your house, and you give the food to them. Maybe in a large quantity, you cook it in a large quantity, and you give it to them, and they pay you for your services. Okay, that is for catering services. Now, another thing on my list for another business idea for a university student is house agent services. Being a house agent, like people are always looking for apartments in school, for lodges in school. You can be a house agent. You can start off by maybe printing some flyers and pasting it places where they can be pasted, and put your number there, and people will call you and tell you, I need your service, I'm looking for an apartment. They describe the kind of place they want, and I don't really know how house agents go into this, but I feel like they are doing fine. Like if it's something you are interested in, you can be look into it more and find out how they do it. But sometimes I personally, looking for an apartment in school, I feel like they are not needed. So they're like basically doing something that you can do for yourself, but they are still needed sometimes. So if it's something that you want to look into, you can go into research it more, and find out how they do it. So another thing on my list is event planning or ushering services. So in school, it is kind of ushering services is very popular in school, where an event needs ushers that will help serve guests and all of that. You can render ushering services, and then you get paid at the end of the event and all of that. It's just as simple as that. Or you can even be an event planner, planning events for people, and you can be an event planner and also have ushering services. Get a couple of young girls that can do it, and then young girls or even young guys, because guys too can do the ushering work, and then you organize yourselves and you go for the events, you render your services, your ushering services, and at the end you get paid. That is just it. Remember, like I've always been saying, if you want to go look into any of these things, you should make your inquiries, you should look into it proper, and know if it's something that you'll be able to do. Okay, for instance, the cleaning services I mentioned earlier, you can go make your inquiries, you should look into it proper, and know if it's something that you'll be able to do. Okay, for instance, the cleaning services I mentioned earlier, you can go on internet and search like proper ways to clean or faster ways to clean, just things to develop yourself, things to make you work faster and better. I'm making sense. So the next thing on my list is drop shipping. I know so many of us have heard of this drop shipping. Now I'll explain a bit of what drop shipping is all about. Drop shipping is a kind of retail business where for instance, I'm doing drop shipping, and then I get orders from a customer. Then what I'll have to do is to call the manufacturer of those products, or if I don't have the direct contacts of the manufacturers, maybe I have the contacts of the wholesalers. I'll call the wholesalers, and I'll also give them the address of the person that needs those goods, and they simply just send it directly to the person that called me that is doing the drop shipping. I don't know if you get my point. Like, you don't need, as you doing the drop shipping, you don't need to have a warehouse, you don't need to have a shop. You just stay in your house, and then you get orders. This is mainly through the internet. So you get orders, and all you need to do is to send the orders directly to, if it's the manufacturers or distributors that you have contacts to, you just send the orders to the manufacturers or distributors and send them the address of the person that needs those goods, and they just send it to them, and the customer pays you, and you take your own share and send back the other money to the distributor or the wholesalers. I hope I'm making sense. Also, go make some more inquiries about this. This is a very nice business idea for a uni student. Okay, so another business idea that I have on my list is painting or interior decorating. Okay, so you know how to paint and make various designs with paints on walls. You can do this. Yeah, you can do this and get paid for your services. Also, you know how to do interior decorate. Students love their rooms looking very nice, and then someone that wants that, they can pay you for your services, and you go get the job done and get paid for your services. Okay, so another business idea that I have on my list is running a cyber cafe. Okay, so you know how to operate computer, you are computer literate, and you also type fast, and you can do things using your computer. See, this part of the country here in Nigeria, there are not so many computer literates like there are outside of the country, maybe in the Western world. Over here, there are not much. People always tend to go to other people that know how to do it for them. So you know how to do it. You can get, like, with your laptop. If you have a laptop or a desktop computer, you can start off using it for business. Like, for instance, someone wants to get their assignments typed, or you can do it for them. Type the assignments or projects. You can do these things for them, or they want to do anything that they'll have to run online, like making registrations, or like there are so many things that you require the internet to do in school. You can give us your contacts to people and tell them, I'm into this, and tell them, and you get jobs and you get the jobs done. Okay, so that is also one of the things to look into if you want to start up a business in uni. So another business idea that I have for a uni student is graphics designing. Now, this is something that I feel is not really appreciated maybe in Nigeria. I don't know whether it's only in Nigeria, but graphics designers, they are good. And let me tell you something else. You need, amongst all these business ideas that I've listed, they all need graphic designers. Why? Because it's graphic designers that will help them to make flyers or posters, or even flyers on your phones that you can send to people to help you advertise. It is them. They will do this for you and you pay them. So graphic designing as a business idea is really good. If you are, like I said about having a cyber cafe, if you are computer literate and you know how to do graphic design, why not? You can go into this and make your money. You can look more into it if you want to. If it sounds like something you want to do, you can just look more into it. So yeah, these are business ideas that I have for university students that want to start up businesses in school. Okay, now also note that you are in school to study, to have your certificate, and not necessarily to come and start running a business or two. So whatever you do, make sure you don't, make sure that your main priority is school. Also, the best part of having a business in school is that from having that one business that you think is not going to do so well, like that business is started very little, it can actually be something that you continue doing even when you graduate, and maybe before you graduate you find out that you are doing so well in this, and you can actually make so much money doing this, and you are doing it for life. It's now your thing. It's now people now know you for doing it. Okay, so anything that you are doing in school, you have to do it well, because you don't know, it might be something, it might be long term something that you keep doing. Okay, so yeah, this is it for this video. And also another thing I have to say is, if you are going for home services, please tell someone where you're going to. Might be your roommate or your friend or just anybody. Tell somebody, okay, see, I'm going to this particular place and I'm going there for work, so they know where you're going to. Because our country these days is not, parents are always scared when their children tell them that they are doing a business where they have to do home service or home delivery. I don't know about other parents, but my own parents, they don't like anything like that, because there are so many stories out there about someone going to give home delivery, and then they kidnap the person or they kill the pet. Like, so many sad stories around those stuff. So please, yeah, you want to, make sure that someone knows where you're going to, so in case something happens, but nothing will happen. So that's it for this video, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. And please like this video if you did enjoy it, and please comment down below, tell me one or two business ideas that you like. You can go into, you can tell us in the comment section below, or you can tell us more business ideas that you think will be suitable for a university student. Please share this video if you find it useful, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be making a video on tips to run a smooth business ideas, and please watch out for that video. Thank you so much for staying tuned. See you in my next video. Bye.